This is Denzel Curry, and you're now in tune to Toasted. Be on the lookout.
Pay for Toasted Media, sitting here with Denzel Curry.
Yes, how you doing?
I am great, and you know, this is the first time I heard of you and I saw you live, and you just give such great energy.
Yeah, all my life I've been hyper, so I just use that energy to my advantage, and you know, this is probably the perfect job for me to do anyway.
Really?
You know what I mean?
What would you do if you weren't rapping?
What would I do if I weren't rapping? Trying to draw, or probably trying to get a job. You know, there's a lot of possibilities. Yeah, there's a lot of things I would have been trying to do, even probably going to college or something like that. Man, I always wanted to do like art, you know what I'm saying, creating. That's what I've been doing my whole life, just creating.
Earlier, I had an interesting conversation with this young man, which made me also want to talk to you. We were talking about astrology.
Yeah.
What particularly draws you in with astrology?
Just certain characteristics that you see in people that's, you know, like born a certain time and a certain day. And it's kind of like being an avatar to a certain degree, because you're figuring out like why they act like that, and then it has a lot to do with the stars and everything.
So if you find out somebody has a sign that doesn't get along with you, do you automatically don't get along with them?
No, not really, because I spent my whole life being in this house where signs I really didn't get along with, but eventually I ended up, you know, that's my family, that I ended up growing on them. And the person who's probably like closest to me is probably my father, because he's a Gemini and I'm an Aquarius, and that Aquemini relationship.
Cool. Yeah, that's what we have now.
Yeah.
Florida, you're from Florida.
Yeah, South Florida.
Yes. Now, I don't think you have a particular Florida sound, so to speak.
I wanted to stray away from that. Not just completely straying away from it,
That's
like adding elements to it from there, you know? Yeah, just everything that I write is just me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just me. I just come from Miami, and I put on for that because that's where I lived.
Right. So do you think that's what makes you different from other rappers that come from Florida?
I mean, they put on for their city, though. I would say, like, we're starting to get a new breed of, like, hard-ass Florida MCs, you know? Like my camp, of course, C9, then you got Buffet Boys and SS. You got all these guys coming out, and you got the 275. You got Young Simi, he's doing his thing, and Vintage Mob, et cetera, and so on. And all of them putting on for South Florida in their own way. It's like a culture shock. Like, it's coming from, like, something that was like way deep in the culture that was in the youth, and we just evolved it completely.
Right. I consider your music a part of evolved hip-hop. You know, people are talking about how the state of music is nowadays. Do you think you're adding a value to that?
I just want to do art. It's art to me.
Right.
Like, it's not just music, it's not just the videos, it's not just, you know what I'm saying, the drawings of the album covers. It's none of that. At the end of the day, I see this as art. And if I see this as art, I'm gonna try to be the best motherfucker at it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the guys that's on the C9 camp, they want to score movies and stuff, like probably getting into like film and like not acting, but like directing, and trying to be like good at that. You know what I mean?
Do you do your own artwork?
Yes, I do.
So is that something that you wanna? Can we expect like an exhibit or something from you?
An exhibit? Probably maybe later on down the line when I create more pieces, but
That'd be cool.
You know, but if it was gonna be an exhibit, it's gonna be the best exhibit you'll ever see. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see art, you're gonna see visuals, and you're gonna see crazy performances from other people that's like feel that same way and that same passion.
Do you incorporate what's happening in America right now into your music or your art?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of shit that's going down right now.
Right.
You know?
You being a black man in America.
I mean, I don't see myself as no race, only human. Oh, why I gotta be a gangster because I'm black?
Right.
Like, why can't I just be talking about something positive? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I just be letting myself out, and this is the best way to do it?
Right.
Y'all completely oversee that shit. Be like, oh, gangster, thug. Like, it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go out to a white person and be like, oh, yeah, he must be rich, he must got money, and he could be dirt broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
Like, you can't perceive things like that. You see what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I see no race, like, in that. But I talk about it a lot because it's like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, everything's stupid. We all a human race. We all trying to, like, do the same shit. We were just brought up not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding other culture.
Do you feel it's different over here? Do you feel a different vibe as far as audience is concerned?
I mean, they give off the same energy, but it's just crazier being overseas in the first place. You know what I'm saying? and it's crazy.
You're blessed.
Yeah, I mean that's God. I got angels, you know, like just protecting me in all times.
So are the fans also different over here? Like when they approach you?
Yeah, they're very different. It's like, oh, Denzel Curry, oh, they still talk like American, but they'll say some shit to their friends in like another language, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Do you think the internet helps brand your name?
The internet pretty much branding everybody's name. You know what I mean? Whoever's putting music out, whoever's putting like an art piece up on like a Twitter or something, or maybe Flickr or Tumblr or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a good outlet for everybody. But at the same time, you can't let that shit consume you.
Right.
Because most of the people you see these days, you know what I mean, when they go to shows, you see them like just standing, like not how to talk to people, like being unsocial. So I feel like the social network should be good at certain times where you're trying to make a business or do your thing, but not to state your thoughts or state your opinion or state this or that, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And you always gonna have that one nigga, that one motherfucker that's not gonna agree with you. Excuse my French, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But like, you're not gonna have people that like you for no reason at all.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just got a couple people talking about you, just good comments, yeah, that's cool. But if you have both, it just makes you go harder. Cause
Right. It also makes you look more critical of your own art and your own work.
Exactly.
You know, art connects people. So what you were saying about not seeing race, I thought that was kind of cool into you being an artist as well.
Yeah, because most of my friends are like different races. You know what I mean? And I just see them as human. Like eat, sleep, shit, piss, all at the same.
Well, you know, if you look into the audience just now, everybody is different. So do you think your art is connecting people as well?
Yeah, it should. That's what I wanted to do.
I think it does.
Thank you.
What is one thing that people have to know about Denzel Curry?
Just a regular dude, you know? I'm not like a superstar or nothing like that. Even if it's reaching that status, like, I still want to be who I'm going to be, you know what I mean?